Right guys, so just like to thank you guys for 100 subs. I hit 100 subs sooner than I thought I would. I'm quite pleased with the attention my channel has gained, and yeah, just keep it up. So you might be wondering who this guy is. Would you like to introduce yourself? George.
That's it.
He's probably the reason that I've gained quite a lot of attention on YouTube, because he shares all my posts and retweets everything that I tweet about my channel. So I'd like to thank you guys, and obviously I'd like to thank you. Today's video is slightly different to what you're used to on my channel because it's a challenge video.
Instead of an angry Scottish man Rennie.
There we are. For those of you who might be familiar with the programme on BBC and Dave called Would I Lie to You, it's slightly similar to that. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, here are the rules. The rules are, we both take it in turns to say a statement that could either be true or false.
The other person can ask as many questions as they like until they decide whether it's a truth or a lie.
But to avoid copyright and a lawsuit by the BBC, I'm going to call it Would You Lie to Me? We were going to flip a coin to see who went first, but George's been a little bitch about it, so I'm going to go first. Have that one. I once took a poo so big at my pal's house that it blocked the toilet. After a few failed attempts to unblock, I told him I needed to go home and left it there.
Right, so, was this when you back in Scotland?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Okay, and how big are we talking?
It's pretty fucking goddamn
So we're talking toilet bowl is on there.
Well, it was proper sticking out. She was like Randy Marsh from like South Park.
Yes, yeah. Or the actual poo.
No, the actual poo itself was like the one that Randy Marsh did.
Yeah, what's the actual poo called?
Mr. Hanky, isn't it?
That's the one, isn't it?
Way off top.
Yeah, no, right, so we're talking big.
Yeah.
As in it could have walked out.
Oh well.
It could have flushed itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
So where did so you left your friend's house?
Yeah, I turned around to him and I said, look, my mum won't be home for dinner, I'm going to have to go, and I kind of just bolted out of the door.
And you've wiped, there was nothing left over?
Well, yeah, what? Obviously.
Right.
I left the toilet.
Make sure it was like a nervous, that's big, I felt like my bum cheek.
No, I mean, no, I just left, that was straight off. I mean,
I just left it in the toilet?
Yeah.
Hmm. Did he say anything after? Did you hear from him?
Yeah, no, he gave me a little text and I was like, what the fuck for you left in my toilet? But I was just like...
What did you say?
Oh, I didn't reply to him.
Oh, right. Gosh. I feel like it's true, but I don't know if I want to say true. I definitely feel like I've heard this before, but I don't know if I have. I've heard something similar, so I don't know if you like loosely based a lie.
So what are you going to say?
I think it's true. Is it true?
No, it's false. Okay, George, it's your turn.
You good? I was once sick all over a girl I was flirting with at a party.
I could believe that though.
You should.
I could believe that. Alright. Well, were you drunk?
Yeah,
Like, extremely drunk.
it was quite late into the night, and I'd had a few. Yeah.
What year was this?
End of year 10, going into 11.
Alright. And like, was she was she really good looking, or was she just like good looking?
She's average. I mean, I'm not the best looking myself, so
Oh,
she was along my standards.
You're an oil painting. Mate.
Yeah.
You are an oil painting.
But yeah, she was within my standards, and I thought, I mean, it could have been bigger.
And what made you throw up? Like loads of drink?
I think just when I first started talking to calm my nerves was putting more and more drink in me, thinking, yeah, this is cool. So I hit a point where I thought I was quite smooth, chatting, and then obviously nerves have got the better of me and I drank too much, and I was standing there thinking I really need to go to the toilet, but felt like rude to walk away, and then it happened.
And how did she react?
No, she lost her mind. She just screamed. I thought she was going to slap me, but I was I'm so sorry, and sort of turned away, went to go to the toilet, and I could just hear her screaming as I went to.
Just reminds me of Seth from Superbad. Except for, like, obviously he got period on his
Oh, no, it's Jonah Hill, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jonah. Yeah, but isn't he called Seth in the programme? I'm sure he is.
Maybe.
No,
Let us know in the comments.
So that's my question, to be honest. I'm gonna just come to my verdict because I don't think that would happen to you. I think that's false.
Definitely false.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's false.
It's false. Yes.
I'm not a retard.
Here's my turn. Let's see. Get a good one. Get a good one. Right. I once gave a homeless man £5, but I had to ask for it back because I realised I needed it for the bus.
No way. There's no way. That's, if you have, you're the worst human in the world. So where was this?
It was again. It was in Inverness. That's one of the best. That was like the worst version of me.
Are we talking like near the shops? Was you near
Yeah,
the
I was
house,
in.
like?
I was in town centre. Obviously, I lived just outside Inverness, so it was a good 20-minute bus.
Right.
I was waiting there for the day with my mates.
Okay.
Alright.
And where did you see him?
There's this, well, you come out of McDonald's and you go across, and there's this little alleyway that takes you right down towards where all the buses go and stuff. And he was in the alleyway.
Right. And you were heading back to the bus then?
Yeah.
To go home?
Yeah.
So how many of you was there? Like, no one else could have sorted out the money, you know?
Like 3 of us.
So someone must have been able to chip
Yeah,
you.
but my mates were Scottish. My mates are
Yeah, but they
stingy
still...
as anything.
No. If you just done a really good deed, surely your mates would have gone, look, mate, don't embarrass yourself and go back. We'll sort you out.
Well, no,
Just
no,
owe it to
no one
us.
offered.
How much is the bus?
But 4.60.
You said it was sort of 2.30 each. If you've gone into Inverness, surely you all had a bit of money.
Yeah, but my mum only really gave me a tenner.
Yeah, but they must have had money.
Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you?
You'd think, yeah.
You'd think. But
I'm going to say false, because I just think that's brutal. And if you haven't, then you're going to lose subscribers.
no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's false. But that is loosely based on the fact that when I was a little kid, I was in town with my parents, and I had £2. My nan gave me £2. I saw this homeless man. And I thought I'm gonna do something good, so I put £2 in this little case. He was like, "Thank you very much." I went, "Mum, I gave him £2." My mum turned around to me and went, "He's not actually homeless. Go get your £2 back." He's just faking it. I was just like, what? So I had to walk up to this homeless man and go, "Excuse me, my mum says that I need to take my £2 back. I'm really sorry." And he was just like, "Oh, it's no worries, little man." I was just like, oh god. And even at that age, I felt awful.
Have a good day. Alright.
See you later. Oh.
That was a good one. I once got so drunk I was throwing up in my friend's sink whilst pooing and blocked the sink.
That's such a lie. What do you mean? How can you poo and throw up at the same time? What are you doing, like pooing and throwing up all over your legs?
No. Right, so we was pre-drinking at mine.
Right.
Me and Dan. Big bottle of Jaeger each. So I thought it was clever to just throw these drinks back. I was like, yeah, it's fine, I'll go out, will do me for the night. Not thinking shots creep up on you. So we walk in there, and about halfway through the walk, I've hit my perfect buzz. I'm like, I'm feeling good now. And as the night's gradually gone on, I'm thinking this is getting bad. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Played off, calling, I just need to go for shit. And then so I've gone into this little downstairs toilet, sat down.
The sink seems to be quite
Sink's
close,
just here. So I'm pooing, and I think probably the smell of the poo. I'm sitting there, and I just went, this is, and I went in the sink while I'm pooing still. And carried on throwing up. And I've managed to sort of finish the poo, wiped, got up, then threw up in the sink a little bit more. Then sat back down on the toilet drunk and fell asleep for a couple of minutes. And next thing I knew, I could hear my mate Tom jumping up. There's a window above the door in the toilet. And he's jumping up looking in, so I've woken up. Then I've opened the door, come in, and Dan, bless him, had to come in and unclog the sink because I'd eaten chicken, so it was just full. And then, yeah.
Again, it's just something I don't see you doing. You handle your drink quite well. So the fact that you're basically shitting and puking at the same time. When you puke, right, your stomach tenses up.
Yeah.
And also you're doing a shit at the same time.
Yeah.
So when you puked and your stomach tensed up, did the crap stop, or did it just push itself right out?
It was sort of a little bit of both. Like if I was just about to like push to go for a poo and then needed to throw up, it was like a bit of both. But then there'd be moments where it was like.
Parental guidance here, by the way. You know.
Yeah.
Advisory.
Should give him a warning.
Yeah. Well, carry on.
Yeah, yeah, so it's sort of every now and then it would be just the poo and or it would be both. It's a real mess. That was a mess.
I'm speechless. I'm shocked because that sounds like a really not a story for YouTube, to be honest, but you know it's out there now.
It's out there, yeah.
It's gonna be on the internet forever. I think that is. I want to say false, but something like this has to happen to you. So I'm gonna say true.
It's true.
It is true.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I had to ring my dad at like 2:30 in the morning. Like, I'm really sorry, Dad, but I'm a mess. I don't think we're gonna make it home.
That is amazing. I'm so happy that's true. It's my turn.
That's very bland.
Yeah, no, it's like mine.
You think my turn?
I almost drowned in Greece because a big wave took my brother's shorts off, and I decided to swim after them trying to be a hero, but I got tangled in a buoy.
Tangled in a buoy?
Do you know like the...
Yeah, the big orange things that float in the sea.
Or red, or yellow.
Or red, or yellow, green, brown.
Primary and secondary colours.
Yeah.
Well, it's obviously, it's chained or stringed down to the sea.
Yeah.
And my leg got tangled in the...
Would you swim like this?
Well, no, it must have caught and it wrapped my around my leg, and obviously I couldn't go anywhere. And I was trying to swim, and I was out of my depth. I couldn't touch the floor.
And then surely you just grabbed the buoy because it's floating.
What do you think? Well, I was only like what 7, 8 at the time.
You went out as far as there was a buoy.
Yeah,
At 7.
I was told not to.
Were you
Rebel.
a strong swimmer?
No, not at all. I had only just learned to swim properly.
Right, so talk me through how has he lost his shorts in a wave then? Because
Well, what we did, right? The wave would come, and as the wave come, we'd jump out, so that we'd leap not over the wave, but we wouldn't get caught underneath it. So our waists would go through the top of the wave. If that makes sense.
right,
And
so this one just went over and into the.
what do you mean?
Well, if he's pulled his shorts down, it wouldn't have gone through you, would it? It'd have gone.
I'm not sure how his shorts came off, but he just went, oh my shorts, and I was like, what are you on about your shorts? And I looked around, and his shorts are starting to float away that way, and I thought, oh, crying out loud. You know, 7 years old, that.
Yeah,
crying out loud, Stephen.
Of course, yeah, that's what happened.
Well, he's completely starched.
Oh, bleeding hell, his shorts have gone. Let me swim and get them. Oh no, a boy.
Bloody like fucking 7-year-old that cool man. But yeah, his shorts came off and he was starched, and I was just like, oh, okay, right. No, I'll get them, Stephen. Don't you worry. So I was swimming around, thought I'd be the hero, big brother.
So what? Hang on. So why was there a random buoy in the sea?
You get buoys in the sea, don't you?
Yeah, but not like just in the. You didn't just swim out and there's a buoy, like just there.
I think I might, unless it was like a borders, then you're not allowed past this point. But
You shouldn't have been bloody swimming there.
no, I shouldn't have. But again, I'm Scottish, rebellious.
I definitely feel like this is something you would have told me.
I feel like it's something I should have really told you.
Good acting.
But you come into your verdict. You got anything else to ask about you questioning about the subject?
No.
No.
I'm gonna go false.
You're gonna go false.
Yeah.
It's true.
Is it?
It is.
How the fuck could you swim that far out at 7?
Because my mum was like, don't drift too far, and obviously we just got carried away and ended up out that far. And then obviously that happened to my brother. My granddad had to pull me out of the water, and I started laughing at my granddad, and he proper bollocked me. Because he was like, you had us.
So you should have. 7-year-old swimming out to a buoy.
You had us effing bloody panic there.
Bloody panic.
Bloody panic.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's true. How do you feel about that?
I feel like you're a retard. I once went into HMV and played porn through one of the Bluetooth speakers.
How old are you?
14, 15?
14, 15.
Yeah.
And you went into HMV.
Yeah.
Bluetooth speakers, and you got up porn on your phone.
Yeah, because I was with my mate Aaron and we done it in school. You can connect to the whiteboard.
Yeah.
So we done the same. The teacher went out, we connected to the whiteboard, and he had porn on his phone.
so you could see the porn.
Yeah, so he had already downloaded a video on his phone.
And the teacher comes in and goes, "What the bloody hell is this?"
Yeah, he did. But yeah, so we thought it'd be funnier to go to like another extent, because class is funny, but we was in Worthing, day out, there's a big group of us. No one knew we smoked, we bought our fags, we was buzzing, got there, went into HMV.
Why did you have to mention the fact that no one knew you smoked?
Because that's the part of the day. That's what was so good about it.
Okay.
We was all standing with for like an hour trying to get him, and got on, we was buzzing.
Got my Benson head just off the word of
yeah, exactly. But it was like we was buzzing, walking there, like this is amazing. And where we was all in that sort of jokey, childish mood, I said to Aaron, "This is now the perfect time to put porn through one of the speakers." And obviously you haven't got like connected or anything; it's just Bluetooth. So you can just walk out the shop while it's happening, while people freak out. So that's what we did. We went there, we're sort of looking at headphones and that, and he connected, and then he didn't want to play it, so I took his phone, played it, put it in my pocket, and he walked out.
At 14, 15, that's something I would do. I think that's something all teenagers would kind of want to do. They go, "Oh my god, I've got porn on my phone, let's put porn." That's Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah,
let's put porn on. Everyone's going to find that so funny.
I mean, it wasn't to everyone, but it was to us.
Yeah, I mean, I think the staff were going to have a whale of a time.
Yeah.
Bloody TripAdvisor. Oh, there was porn playing through the speakers at WH Smith.
HMV,
I wish...
HMV.
HMV?
Yeah. WH
Smith. Not speakers, yeah. Bloody through that
How do they play it through that audio book?
Amazon Touch. Kindle, innit?
I don't know.
Off subject. Yeah, no, that's... that. I can't really question it. You've gone through everything, so I'm probably going to go and say true.
It's false.
Oh,
we did do it in school. That was a good time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, we did do it on the whiteboard in school. But I didn't personally do it. There was someone in the shop, and someone did it when I was in there before. Put porn through one of the Bluetooth speakers.
I once had the biggest crush on a girl in year 7, 8, which would be S1, S2 to my Scottish subscribers. That my Bebo page was dedicated to her, and I'd write love letters to her every single day.
Hang on, so how many people are you following on Bebo at the time?
I don't know.
No, but like roughly, because if you're it seems weird you'd be writing love letters and dedicating a page that everyone can go on and be like, what is Craig doing with his life?
Yeah, but that's exactly what everyone was like. That's probably one of the reasons I probably got bullied in school, was the fact that I was a complete and utter creep.
Right, so how did you know this girl?
Well, she was in my year, and she was part of the popular lot.
Right.
So I thought, at the time I thought, wow, she's proper good looking. And I thought, psh. But that kind of crush turned into like an obsession. And then I've ended up like with my Bebo page, you could attach a photo to that page.
Yeah, I remember
Bebo,
that, yeah.
So her profile picture was my attached photo. And like, I had a whole section in my bio that just like said how much I loved her, basically. I used to go home on MSN and like message her, and when she didn't reply to me, I'd send her like 60 nudges.
I really want this to be false, because if it isn't, you're a very sad child.
I know, and this is people watching this will probably think I remember that. But people who knew me will probably go, well, yeah, I remember that. But the love letters I would write at home, and I would get my friend Ben to give to her.
I just don't believe it.
I would get my friend Ben to give it to her, because I was too scared to approach her myself. I'd go and look at her, and my arse would collapse. I wouldn't be able to.
I think it's false.
You think it's false?
Yeah, because I know you said you weren't like popular in school, but you still had girlfriends, and you're not bad when it comes to chatting with girls. It's different now you're in it's different now you're in a relationship, but yeah, I just think it's false. I don't think you was that lonely. If he was, we're gonna have to end this video here.
It's true.
It's true.
It is, I promise you. Oh, this is what's embarrassing.
Tragic.
But if you're watching this, I'm sorry for the way I was then. But you know, it's life. It happens.
But you've moved on.
It happens. George, go ahead.
Get a good one. Said it every time. I once threw a load of French dictionaries out the window during a lesson.
What? Well, what have you got against the French?
Not anything really.
No,
just the lesson. That's
Was it a French lesson then, I guess?
Yeah. We was year 7.
At year 7,
Yes.
you thought, I don't fancy the look of these French dictionaries, I'm going to throw them out the window.
Yeah.
And what did your teacher say?
She didn't actually find out till the end of the lesson.
Get down dictionary back.
She was English. Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, we was like tucked up in the corner. Me and my mate Macaulay. Thought it was funny, not realising how expensive these dictionaries are. They're like
What's his name?
Macaulay.
Was he home? Oh, bad.
Yeah,
Puns.
so he was actually. He was beaten. Yeah, so we was in the corner and we didn't realise they're like £20 a piece. These dictionaries, and we thought it was.
Were
fun
you
to-
like top floor?
Yeah, top floor.
So they would have like.
Yeah, or what it was is like learning support was like there, and there's like a shelter walkway that goes through everything. So when we was throwing them, a couple hit the floor, but a couple went on the roof with like the shelter bit, so we couldn't get them back.
And did your parents get fined for this?
No, because we was like young, so they didn't. Like I think if we was year 11, they'd probably go like we're gonna have to. We want you to pay, but because we was young, they just sort of slap on the wrist and a detention. They wanted that I blagged it because someone else I tried blaming someone else for it. And I was like, no, yeah, mine hit the floor and go on the roof. And I was like, go and get it then. But then when I went out there, it weren't there.
Do you mean weren't there like a couple of chavs thought, oh, some free French dictionaries, they're mine.
No, you
Flog
rip
them.
Rip them up and burn them or something.
For what?
For
Bonfires?
burning, yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't stop to ask. I didn't see it. I just went there and it was
This
gone.
French dictionary will do perfect for our camping trip.
Maybe it's a year 11 taking French.
I thought, oh, thank you to the French gods. But I'm going to go ahead and say that that's true.
It is true. Yeah.
See, that it's just something that's pretty cliche. No, not cliche, but it's something every year 7 would kind of do.
Yeah, we made the teacher stop wanting to teach school kids, so she just went to the college.
I did that with one of my
I
teachers.
got like 35 detentions in 1 year. That's just in year 7. And it's ridiculous because I do something every lesson. She just didn't like it in the end, so she just gets detention.
I didn't get detentions, I got class transfers, which means it's like getting parked, basically. So, and I got one of those every single day until I stopped turning up for school and end up getting thrown out. Don't stay in school, kids.
Don't stay in school.
No, do stay in school.
Don't stay in
Don't stay in school. But yeah, alright, that's a point to me. 3-2. My turn. I went to steal a man's wig, but it was actually his real hair. I received a hefty punch to the face.
That's definitely a lie.
Why?
Just is. It's just a lie. Where was you? Scotland?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
What a surprise I was.
So where was you? Like as in
Inverness again. So town centre.
doing town centre, and you thought, oh, there's a man with a wig. I tell you what I'll do. I'll just pull it off his head and be like, we're a bald wig.
It was an afro. I thought it was a fake wig.
It was an afro.
Well, not like the proper ash. You know, like the big bushy curly hair that some men.
An afro.
And I thought it was probably fake, so I thought I'm gonna have a laugh there.
No way. How old is you?
13.
So as a 13-year-old, you just I'm just gonna pull that man's wig off.
Yeah.
Genius idea.
Yeah. All my friends are gonna laugh. There's a few girls there. I thought this is gonna go well.
Yeah, because that's definitely what girls want their young age. I'll peck you on the lips if you pull that man's wig off.
At 13 years old, yes, is what they wanted. But yeah, so I went for it, and it wasn't. And then because I realised it wasn't, I froze, and he punched me.
How old is he?
I don't know. I don't think he was that old. I think he was only like.
Because you're saying it like he's a
20s.
bloke and you're 13.
Well, not
If
like-
he's a
yeah, not
13-year-old pulled your hair and he just went
40-year-old. But nah, he was probably
No, that's a lie.
20,
It's
early
false.
20s.
It's false. Definitely
That is false. That is false. Although it's loosely based on something else that happened to one of my friends.
Right.
But there was clowns in Inverness, and they were promoting something, and me and my friends being a little shits that we were, he kept running up to the clowns and stealing their wigs, and ran off, and then he'd leave the wig outside McDonald's, and then obviously the clown would go, well, where's my wig? And he'd go look for it and find it. And then there was someone with big bushy hair that he thought that's a wig, and he went to pull it, and it wasn't. He got chased down, and the guy didn't punch him, but he held him to like a wall. I was just like, what the frick do you think you playing at?
The freak.
Parental guidance. Well, yeah, what the fudge do you think you're playing at? And My friend cried and he got let go and we went home.
Good day out.
Yeah. Productive.
Great.
Waste of bloody bus fare.
Yeah.
But you know.
At least you didn't get homeless, man.
And then after it back. Yeah. Go on.
Let's
George.
get a good one.
I don't know how many times you've said that before.
Every time.
Every single time. That would be your catchphrase.
I once fell over at Portsmouth Beach in front of loads of people and broke my little finger.
No way.
I did.
No.
No, I did. Yeah.
So you tripped, right?
Yeah.
Were you fat then?
Chubby-ish, yeah.
I don't know why that's relevant, but I just find it
Yeah,
funny.
cheers. Funnier if a fat kid walks.
But
Timber!
but like yeah, so you fell over and you go.
No, well, I didn't feel it because it's like the embarrassment of my mate Jack called me in the morning, said I'm going out with my dad for the day. I can take a friend. Do you want to come? I was like, yeah, that's fine. So we went to Portsmouth. Was walking up the beach. We was going to go to the is it the Pyramid, the swimming centre in Portsmouth. Can't think where it is.
Oh, I know what you're on about.
But it was being refurbished when we got there. So
Is that near the castle?
No, it's literally on the seafront. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Henry VIII Castle or some
Yeah.
shit like that down there.
Yeah, so it's all around near there. So that was being refurbished. So we walked up the beach to a little fair, done these different ride type things, and I was feeling a little bit weird when we was walking back, and we was sort of mucking about and that, and I tripped. Literally, there was a rock like on the pavement type thing, and I tripped and fell. But the embarrassment of falling, how it also hit my head. I didn't feel my little finger until we got back in the car and realised
Did you cry?
No, I didn't actually.
How old are you?
13, 12, 13. I was like young. Year 7, year 8. So, but yeah, and my little finger went blue. I felt sick.
But you're not overly clumsy, and you walk at a slow enough pace that you would probably spot the rock before you tripped over it.
Yeah, we was like kids then, so we were fucking about. Excuse the language. We were fudging about.
Excuse the French.
Yeah.
We do with that dictionary.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we were mucking about. My mate Jack kept chasing joggers, so as they ran past, he'd jog behind them, and we was laughing. So I went to do it and tripped.
Don't you know? Now you mentioned that, I think I'm gonna say that's true.
He's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
that is funny though.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've done it a couple of times successfully, and then went to do it and kicked a rock, then like stuck my toe on the floor and went over.
Oh.
Yeah.
My turn.
How many times you said that?
I snuck out of my house with a broken leg, down the drain pipe to meet some friends at about 2 AM. When I climbed back up, I got to my bedroom window, but I slipped about 20 feet back into my garden.
False.
Why?
Just outright false.
Why?
Who are the right by? There's a broken leg. You can climb down a drain pipe.
Well, where it was is that I wasn't on crutches at this point. Right. So I had this rubber cast that went round my shin, and I could walk. I could walk at this point. So I thought to myself, like, my friends were like, "Do you want to come out? We're sneaking out." And I was like, "Alright, sounds like fun." So I'm gonna do it. And my drain pipe had a lot, like, it was really thick metal, and the bits holding it into the wall were metal as well. So if I stood on them, they weren't gonna snap. So I thought,
it's a drain pipe.
Yeah, but it's like a mini
splinter
ladder.
cell. That's not like you could just casually climb out the window of a half broken leg and just go, yeah, cool, and then just.
Yeah, but I used to be really
It's
good at
false.
climbing. It's not false.
It's got to be false.
It's not.
How is that not false? That's not possible. You had a broken leg and you climbed down a drain pipe out your window.
And I went to meet my friends, right? And turns out, like, I went up to the door and they were like, "No, we're not going to go out anymore because, like, my mom's going to wake up soon." I was just like, "Alright, fine." So I went back. I climbed back up the drain pipe. So I failed the first couple of times, and I went back, and I grabbed onto my windowsill. But my hand slipped, and I fell back in. And I was like, I really did my leg in again. I was like, "Oh my god, that hurts." So I managed to get myself back into my room, but I hobbled downstairs, and then my stepdad came downstairs and was like, "What are you doing?" And I just admitted it. And then the next day I had to go to the hospital and get my leg checked up.
Yeah. No, I was about to say false.
But actually find out
Yeah, false.
it's true.
It's true.
It is 100% true.
That's ridiculous.
I told you I got to some stuff when I was in Scotland. I'm telling you.
But it's not even the climbing out, it's the half broken leg. That just don't seem possible.
It doesn't seem possible. But when I did my legging and I was in like a thigh-high cast, I still managed to climb on a roof. I just used my three hands, my two hands, my 2 hands and one leg. So, you know, experienced. George's turn, and it's 4-3 to me currently. So if I get this one correct, I could win it.
Let's hope it's a good one. I pissed the bed until I was 12.
Nope, that's false. That is false. I don't. Someone like you. Why would you openly admit that on YouTube as well? I don't believe that.
Because I was young and I'm not bothered now.
You're not bothered,
No.
but you pissed the bed until you were 12.
Yeah. Purely like I used to dream a lot about pissing in my dreams, and I'd wake up like I never knew
Like
that
a dog.
was. Yeah, basically.
Marking your territory.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Like I'd just stop in the dream. We'd be like doing something, we'd run in, and I'd
Hang
stop.
on, lads.
Yeah, genuinely.
Get my tackle.
And yeah, I went to bed quite a lot. Not like consecutively every night, but it was quite frequent.
How'd your mum act to this? Did she have to buy a lot of sheets, or she just constantly washing them?
I don't know. For a long time, I didn't tell her, so I used to like take the sheet off and then put it in, or like, put it in the wash, and then just say, "Oh yeah, my bed needs changing," and then tell her, and then she wasn't happy.
No, I couldn't imagine she would be. It's like, why do you wash your sheets so much? Yeah, just
Masturbating.
just dirty. You know, the fact that you'd rather admit to like
Yeah.
masturbating than pissing the bed.
Yeah.
I'm at that age, mum, and where I just start to experiment. Oh, okay, George, that's fine.
Yeah.
I pissed myself.
Yeah.
Backhands.
Yeah.
Bloody proper.
Yeah. I mean, I say to her, I think for like the last couple of years it was very not frequent, but it was one of the last times was when I was probably 12.
I'm gonna say that's false.
It is false.
Yes! Winner! I knew you wouldn't admit something like that on YouTube. You just wouldn't.
Well, also never done it. So.
Yeah, I know, but if you.
No, I wouldn't. If I had done something like that, I'd admit it. To be fair, that's the worst one in there. I don't know. I've only got.
Right, guys. So that's the end of the video. Again, I'd just like to thank you for helping me reach 100 subs.
We got.
The next milestone I'm going for is 150 subscribers, and if I reach that, my girlfriend's gonna do my makeup in a video, basically. And my target for the end of May is 200 subscribers. Also, don't forget to follow my social media pages, which I'll leave in the description, and I'll leave George's social media in the description as well, so you can go follow him. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Huge respect to everyone who has supported my channel, and you know what to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.